North Carolina, a state shrouded in mystery, entices adventurers with its tales of lost treasures. Stretching from the sun-kissed shores of the Atlantic to the majestic peaks of the Appalachian Mountains, North Carolina is a land of stark contrasts. This geographical diversity is a reflection of the state's rich history, a tapestry woven with threads of Native American folklore, European expeditions, and the remnants of the Civil War. It's a history that echoes in every forest, whispers on every wind, and lurks beneath every stone. But North Carolina's allure goes beyond its scenic beauty and historical significance. This state is also a magnet for treasure hunters, thanks to countless stories of lost riches waiting to be discovered. Tales of forgotten gold mines, buried pirate plunder, and hidden caches of Civil War loot have been passed down through generations, fueling the imaginations of those with an insatiable thirst for adventure and discovery. So, why is North Carolina such a hotspot for these stories of lost treasures? One reason lies in its rich geological makeup. This state was once the epicenter of America's first gold rush in the early 19th century, and its soil is still rumored to hide untold riches. Additionally, its extensive coastline, dotted with hidden coves and secluded inlets, was a favorite haunt of pirates during the golden age of piracy, providing the perfect backdrop for tales of buried treasure. But perhaps the most significant reason is the state's storied history. From the early Native American tribes to the European settlers and Civil War soldiers, many have lived, fought, and died on this land, leaving behind a legacy that often includes tales of hidden wealth. These stories have become part of the fabric of North Carolina, adding an extra layer of intrigue to an already fascinating state. So, grab your metal detectors and treasure maps, adventurers, because North Carolina's mysteries are not just confined to the pages of history books. They're buried in the soil, hidden in the mountains, and submerged beneath the waters. Prepare to journey into the heart of North Carolina, where treasures await uncovering. Our first tale starts in 1799, when John Reed, a humble farmer, stumbled upon a gold nugget. In the late 18th century, North Carolina was a land of boundless opportunities, and for young John Reed, it was about to offer up a golden one. While working in his fields one day, Reed discovered a shiny, heavy yellow rock. Unaware of its worth, he used it as a doorstop for 3 years, until a jeweler recognized it for what it was, a 17-pound gold nugget. This discovery led to the establishment of the Reed Gold Mine, the first documented gold find in the United States. The news spread like wildfire, sparking a gold rush that saw miners flocking to the region from all corners of the country, their dreams glistening with the promise of wealth. John Reed and his family became wealthy overnight, but the gold didn't stop flowing. The mine produced large amounts of gold for several decades, contributing significantly to the local economy. But here's where the story takes a turn towards the intriguing. Rumors started circulating about a hidden stash of gold that Reed had allegedly set aside, a secret cache that was never found. Tales of this lost treasure have been passed down through the generations, each account more tantalizing than the last. Some say it's buried deep within the mine, while others believe it's hidden somewhere on Reed's old farmland. The Reed Gold Mine eventually closed in the early 20th century, but its legacy lives on. Today it's a historic site where visitors can try their luck panning for gold. But the allure of Reed's lost treasure remains strong. Despite the passage of over 2 centuries, treasure hunters still venture to the Reed Gold Mine, armed with metal detectors and shovels, hoping to unearth the legendary stash. The tale of John Reed's lost gold is a testament to the enduring allure of hidden treasure. It's a story that continues to captivate, inspiring dreamers and adventurers to this very day. To this day, whispers of Reed's lost gold continue to lure treasure hunters. Moving forward to the early 1800s, we find ourselves entangled in the cryptic tale of the Beale ciphers. Now imagine this, a series of 3 ciphers, a treasure supposedly worth millions in gold, silver and jewels, and a mystery that's perplexed generations of codebreakers and treasure hunters alike. That's the enigma of the Beale ciphers. The story begins with a man named Thomas J. Beale, who allegedly stumbled upon a wealth of treasure during a hunting trip in the American West. Beale, not trusting banks, decided to bury this treasure in Bedford County, Virginia. Rather than leaving a traditional map, Beale created 3 ciphers, one detailing the location of the treasure, another describing the treasure's contents, and a third revealing the names of the treasure's rightful owners. Only one of these ciphers has ever been decoded. The second cipher, solved using the Declaration of Independence as a key, paints an enticing picture of a treasure containing over 2,000 pounds of gold, 5,000 pounds of silver, and an unspecified amount of jewels. However, the remaining 2 ciphers, including the one that supposedly reveals the treasure's location, remain unsolved to this day. And so, the hunt continues. Generations of treasure hunters have tried their hand at cracking the Beale ciphers, from amateur cryptographers to seasoned professionals. Some have claimed success, only for their solutions to be discredited. Others have dedicated their entire lives to the pursuit, with nothing to show for it but a lifetime of frustration. There are those who doubt the story entirely, suggesting that the Beale ciphers are nothing more than an elaborate hoax. Yet the allure of the treasure, the tantalizing glimpse of wealth beyond measure, and the thrill of the chase continue to draw in hopeful seekers. The Beale ciphers, much like the treasure they allegedly guard, remain buried in mystery. And until the day that mystery is unraveled, the treasure, if it exists, remains untouched, a glittering bounty waiting for the one who can decipher its secrets. The Beale ciphers, an unsolved mystery, still beckons treasure seekers with its unclaimed bounty. Now we sail back to the 1700s, to the time of the infamous pirate Blackbeard. Edward Teach, better known as Blackbeard, was a figure that struck fear into the hearts of many. With a thick black beard that covered most of his face and slow-match fuses burning in his hat, he was the embodiment of a fearsome pirate. He ruled the seas during the golden age of piracy, his reign marked by a wave of terror and a lust for treasure. Blackbeard's reputation was built not just on his fearsome appearance, but also on his cunning. He was a master of psychological warfare, using his terrifying image to intimidate his foes into surrender without a fight. But his reign was not to last. His life was cut short in a fierce battle, and with his death, the legend of his hidden treasure was born. Rumors abound that Blackbeard's treasure is hidden in North Carolina, the state that offered him refuge during his reign. The coastal town of Ocracoke, in particular, is often seen as the most likely location of the hidden bounty. It was here that Blackbeard and his crew would retreat to after their exploits on the high seas, and it was here that Blackbeard met his untimely end. The tales of Blackbeard's hidden treasure have persisted for centuries, passed down through generations. Treasure hunters have scoured the coast of North Carolina, digging in the sandy beaches and diving into the murky waters, all in the hopes of unearthing Blackbeard's plunder. Many have claimed to have found clues or maps that point to the treasure's location, but so far the treasure itself remains elusive. The legend of Blackbeard's hidden treasure is more than just a tale of lost riches. It's a story of adventure, of the thrill of the chase, and of the enduring allure of the unknown. It's a reminder of a time when the world was less mapped, less understood, and full of mysteries waiting to be discovered. Blackbeard's treasure, if it exists, remains one of North Carolina's most enticing legends. From gold mines to pirate loot, North Carolina's lost treasures are more than just hidden wealth. They are snippets of history, waiting to be unearthed, each holding a tale that adds to the rich tapestry of North Carolina's past. Over the course of this video, we've journeyed through the state's intriguing history of lost treasures. From the elusive gold mine of John Reed, an unassuming farmer who struck gold quite literally, to the unclaimed bounty of the Beale ciphers, a tantalizing treasure that continues to baffle cryptographers and treasure hunters alike. We've delved into the notorious exploits of Blackbeard, the infamous pirate whose hidden plunder is believed to be buried somewhere along North Carolina's sprawling coastline. Each of these tales is steeped in mystery, their allure only heightened by the wealth they promise and the historical significance they hold. Treasure hunting is more than just the pursuit of wealth. It's a journey into the past, a chance to connect with history in a tangible way. It's about the thrill of the chase, the excitement of deciphering clues, and the adrenaline rush that comes with the possibility of finding something that has been lost for centuries. These treasures, whether they're buried gold, priceless artifacts, or the remnants of a pirate's plunder, represent a piece of North Carolina's history. They tell the story of the state's past, from its early days of settlement to the era of piracy, and even the gold rush that put North Carolina on the map. As you can see, North Carolina is a treasure trove in its own right. Its history is filled with tales of lost fortunes and hidden treasures, each one waiting to be discovered. These stories have captivated generations, sparking curiosity and fueling the imagination. They invite us to keep exploring, to keep seeking, and to keep unearthing the hidden gems of history. As we end our journey, one thing remains certain. The thrill of the hunt and the allure of history continue to draw treasure seekers to the heart of North Carolina.